So it's early morning, but not too early. Heading up towards 8 o'clock, I think. And I'm just heading out for my walk. And today's walk is going to be about 20k, I think. But it's flat. So it's going to be a gentle walk, flat. I think there's 300 meters of ascent in total. So I haven't bothered bringing my poles. I think it's just going to be a nice stroll. They say it's a 5-hour walk. We'll see how long it takes. Stayed in this sort of a funny sort of campsite last night. So I came down here to this location. You see it here on the map. From Cadiz yesterday after I went to the garage. So let me explain to you what happened. So the runner on the sliding door on the passenger side that basically I live out of, I get in and out of, that runner on the bottom has been broken since I got the van, and I really should have fixed it back home, but you know, I thought, well, it's broken but it's okay, it works fine. Well, it stopped working fine and it actually, the whole thing came out from underneath the slider came out, so the door was sort of hanging by the top sliders. So I decided to replace it because it's hard to open and close. So in Cadiz yesterday, I left the campsite where we saw me having that lovely dinner. And by the way, that dinner was lovely. The tagliatelle and shrimp with garlic was absolutely magnificent. And a cheesecake that was the size of a whole bloody cheesecake afterwards. So the thing was lovely. But I left that campsite and I drove down to this place about 9 o'clock in the morning, and the guy said, yeah, they looked at it, yeah, okay, we'll have to get the part. So they went online and they sourced the part in Valencia. So it's been couriered down and they'll fix it for me tomorrow morning. So rather than hanging out up in Cadiz, you know, I'm not a big guy for the cities. I'm really not. If I'm going on a city break, I don't want the camper van. I want to fly into somewhere and stay in a hotel and check out the city in comfort. You can't really do it in the camper van thing, you know. So I said I'd come down here somewhere close to the beach where there'd be a nice walk, an easy walk, sort of recovery walk. So I drove down yesterday afterwards and checked into this funny campsite. It's really like a big parking lot is really what it's like, with electricity and slots marked up. But it's got toilets and showers and it's not expensive. And I was able to plug into their electric, which is sort of nice. So I did that, and I just sort of bummed around for the afternoon, did some shopping, got some food, ate some food, drank some wine, had a call last night with Patrick and Sarah, number 1 son and number 2 daughter, and that was sort of nice. And then this morning I'm heading off for my walk. I'm going to hang around here today, have my walk, go for a swim, and in fact, if you look down there, you see the ocean, and so I'm literally right beside the beach, and I'm really looking forward to having a nice swim at the end of my walk, and yeah, hang around today, and then tomorrow morning go up to Cadiz and get the camper van finished. So excited to get going on the walk, and I'll give you an update as we proceed. For those members of my family who are interested in surfing, this is sort of a surfing paradise. I see loads and loads of young people here with surfboards, and a few old people like me as well. So these trees that you see here are the stone pines. So the pine nut kernels that we eat and we like to sprinkle on our salads and bits and pieces like that, these are the trees that you get them from. And these were actually planted here in the 19th century to stop the erosion of the sand dunes, because apparently the Levant winds come in here and wreak havoc. But you see, I've just left or I'm leaving the urban area in the little town and starting off through these beautiful forests. Ah, smell the eucalyptus trees. Ah, beautiful. So I'm 15 kilometers in, and you can see where I am here. I made the walk a little bit longer because I was feeling good and it was easy, even though he has it marked down as somewhat difficult. You can see here I'm in surfer paradise. They're all coming up and down from the beach, and perfect day, easy walk so far. So 15k done and about 10 to do, I think. It's going to be maybe not 10, maybe 7 or 8. So yeah, really enjoying it. So first stop now, a cup of tea, and a well-earned cup of tea. This is the cliff walk, and it's lovely. So it reminds me of Braehead. Apparently these cliffs are 300 meters high. Very spectacular. These towers were built in the 1600s, not unlike the Martello towers at home. The idea was that you'd watchmen here watching for invasion. There's everything moving more slowly then. You can see the ships coming in, and lots of times in a horse rider to wherever. It's a long way down. Hey guys, so it is just after 10 past 1 on Thursday, and I'm back for my walk, and what a wonderful walk. So I wanted to do an easy walk. I wouldn't mind doing a long one, but I wanted to do an easy one after my last 2 hard ones, particularly the last one. So I picked out this one down here. I came down, checked into this campsite of sorts, really just a motorhome place, and yeah, bummed around yesterday. I didn't do much. It was pouring rain all day, and did a laundry and couldn't even dry it, and then it dries in 5 minutes today. But today is a spectacular day, and yeah, the walk was lovely. So I got up this morning and I headed off at about maybe 8:15. And I did a 4-hour walk at 23k, 4 hours, I think 300 meters of ascent, and it was beautiful. It was a walk through pine stone forests, as the pine trees that we get our pine nut kernels from, through those forests along like solid paths the whole way. Well, almost solid path the whole way, and then a loop back and through hard sand, hard to walk on, very loose sand, very soft and very hard to walk on, and back in along the cliff walk. And it was spectacular. I mean, really, really nice walk. And yeah, very happy with the walk. And I took my time. I know it doesn't look like it, but I felt like I was taking my time. I just didn't stop. I stopped for about 5 minutes and drank my cup of tea at 15k, and then just powered back home. That was my only break, really. But I didn't feel like I needed to stop. I felt fine. So yeah, great. Came back, had a shower, had a shave. Feel like a new man. And I'm going to chill now for the afternoon. I haven't heard from the guys in Cadiz yet about the piece for the door, the runner for the door. So if I don't hear from them shortly, I will send them a text myself, or phone them or whatever, and see if the parts arrived. He said it would probably arrive today, and when it arrived he would WhatsApp me. So anyway, so I'm back, I'm home, I'm having my sandwich, and I actually had a pain au chocolat already. So when I came back, I'd already ordered 2 pain au chocolat and a fresh baguette, and so I was waiting here for me when I came back, and I had a pain au chocolat, emergency rations to keep me going. So all is good. Looking forward to chilling now for the afternoon, read the paper, read my book. I've a couple of bits and pieces to do, probably upload this video, and then tomorrow morning early get up and drive up to Cadiz and get the door fixed. I'll have to plan today where I'm going to go then. I may hang around down on the coast. I didn't go for my dip on the way back. I'd hoped to go for a swim on the way back, but at the end of 23k, if you're right on the water, you might fall in, but I'd have had to walk down these ramps to get down onto the beaches and whatever, and walk back up. And I just said no. But I might go down later. But I think I might stay down the coast for a few days through the weekend. I might even come back to this place and hang around here. The resort here is pretty dilapidated. I say it was a lovely resort in its day, but its day is well and truly past. And there's nobody maintaining the roads or the footpaths, or there's weeds everywhere. Everything's closed up, of course, because it's off season now. So I saw one little coffee shop open, and that's it. So if Ellie or Sarah or Annie were here, or Patrick, you wouldn't be getting any coffees. Okay, so that's it, guys. So I'll talk to you and on.